Morning, Monday the 27th of November 2023, second full day in Auckland. What a way to start my trip yesterday was. A really good day, really enjoyable, good to catch up with an old friend I suppose. Not seen Sam, like I said, in about 6-7 years since we used to play together at Forby Hockey Club, and kind of got me a glimpse into what Auckland is, sort of looked at different bits and whatnot, and obviously that was really nice to see. It was nice of him to come and meet me and show me all the cool bits. See lots more to do here. A good way to start my my time here. So today I'm on the other side of the harbour. So that is Auckland CBD. It's in Sky Tower where I was yesterday, and yeah. So basically got a ferry over this morning, which you can just see there. Got here about 10 minutes ago. Explored Devonport. So there's basically a mountain called Mount Victoria which I want to climb, and I want to walk around and try and get some boats to the harbour. And yeah, take in sort of North Auckland, I suppose. So that's on the agenda for today. Yeah. Second full day in Auckland. Let's go. Right, climbing Mount Victoria. Wasn't too bad at Jubilation. It took 10 minutes, if that. It wasn't that steep at all. But now I'm here, so I'm going to wish around a nice sort of view of Auckland CBD and the harbour. Scenes for days. The only downside is if it was as sunny as it was yesterday, that watercolour would be unreal, but unfortunately you can't have everything. But yeah, still a lovely view of Auckland CBD. It does remind me of Sydney, like the way it's set up in terms of like you've got the harbour and then obviously you can get boats to different areas and stuff. If I'm being very critical, I think yeah, the Sydney sort of harbour is a tiny bit nicer. It's a lot more built up, whereas obviously Auckland is still, it feels a bit very up and coming with sort of the skyscrapers that they're building. But even still, it's fantastic, beautiful. Stop number 2. Over there, you can see the hill. That's Mount Victoria. That's where we're going. If you look around, you can just see there, the white building. That's where we've got the ferry. So basically, I've walked all the way from there on this road. Now I'm here. So this place is called the North Head. It gives you a fantastic view of Auckland CBD, the harbour, etc. And then if you go around to the side, which I'll show you, I'll wish you around now. It shows you the sea, and if you look down there, so I'm going to walk to that beach, and once I've been to that beach I'm going to walk back all the way around there, back to the harbour, and go back into CBD. So that is the plan for the next sort of hour. They have all these little mountain ranges here, like that one, or this one went eating yesterday. All these little like they're pretty. I wouldn't say the mountains, they're small hills really, and they're really easy to get up because they've got paths and stuff. But they give you like loads of different views of Auckland and the surrounding area, so it's fantastic. Right, let's head back down to the beach down there. See you in a second. Final stop of the North Head. This beach, Cheltenham Beach. I love being around water, I've said it before. I think I said it when I was in Copenhagen. Absolutely love being around water. Obviously today, unfortunately, I don't know, maybe it's this beach, sort of the main beach. I don't think it's the main beach, but yeah, unfortunately the beach isn't busy. But I don't think it seems like a sunbathing beach by the look of it. But yeah, love being around beaches and water. Fantastic. Right, let's head back to the ferry terminal. Let's head back to the CBD. See you in a bit. Right, penultimate stop, I think. This is called Stanley Point Viewpoint, and in my opinion, I think this gives the best view of CBD. I'll turn you around now. CBD, but I'll whiz you around without my face. It's, I think, the most unobstructed view of CBD. The two before, obviously, it was quite far away from the coastline, and obviously you had houses and stuff, whereas this one is purely just beach, and then you've got the harbour, and then obviously you've got the CBD area. So yeah, fantastic. Right, I'm going to basically follow this beach route to one final lookout, which is just over there. It's called the VC Lookout, VC Civil Lookout. So I'm going to go over there, and that'll be the final stop for today before I head back to the CBD. Final stop, Cyril Bassett VC Point Lookout, and this is the best lookout of CBD. I'll turn you around. Beautiful, stunning. Right, back we go. 40-minute walk back to the ferry just for this one lookout. But yeah, I think it's worth it. Definitely worth coming to. So arrived here. This is a place called Secret Cove. It's literally like 2 minutes of walk away from that lookout, down like an alleyway. It gives like the coolest view of like the harbour and the harbour bridge. And obviously there's no one here because it's secret. So yeah, a cool little way to finish my time on the North Head. Back to the city we go. Right, good morning. Tuesday, the 28th of November 2023, and you join me in the island of Rangitoto. I'm going to turn you around and show you. So, a short 20-minute ferry from CBD to this island, and basically I'm going to walk up to the summit. So there's a summit that gives a nice viewpoint of the CBD, etc. Recommended by a couple of people. I think it was recommended by Sal, and then I was recommended when I was looking online about things to do in Auckland, so thought I would, yeah, come along. So just sit up behind me, there's the ferry, and look just around the corner you've got Auckland CBD, you can't quite see it. So yeah, I'm just going to walk and yeah, go and have a look at the island. So basically this island, you can only get this one ferry day. It's in the morning at 9:30, and then they have return ferries, I think 3 ferries in the afternoon to take you back. If you miss the final ferry, you have to stay here overnight. Although I think, yeah, people have got camping equipment, so you can stay here, but obviously if you don't have the camping equipment and you miss the ferries, you are ill prepared for a very cold night on this island. So yeah, got to make sure I don't miss the ferry. Anyway, let's go and walk and reach the summit. So I think the summit is over there. You can just see that. Don't know how you can see that. So it's fun. Let's get on with it. Just quickly take back to last night. So went for dinner at, so I have family over here. So it's my grandparents, my grandfather, my dad's side, his brother's family all live, or majority live in and around New Zealand, Auckland. So I went and met some of them. Really good to see the family tree. Really interesting to see sort of where I came from and how sort of that side of the family ended up in New Zealand, whereas my side of the family ended up in lovely Manchester, or Bolton. Where did it all go wrong? No, I'm joking, or Manchester, but yeah, very interesting. Yeah, I kind of obviously don't really see them that often because obviously I've never been to New Zealand, and you know, it's a 24-hour flight away from the UK, so my first time here. So yeah, it was really nice to see kind of that side of my family. Yeah, let's get to summit. Catch you in a bit. So basically Rangitoto Island is basically, or was an active volcano. Like many areas in Auckland, there's so many like volcanoes that were previously active. Obviously now we're no longer active. We use like a bit of a nature reserve now, which is, yeah, people visit for the day, including myself. Right, 45 minutes to an hour walk of wait, a couple of stops. You are here at the Rangitoto crater summit. So this is the crater of the volcano. So I'll whiz you around now. So yeah, I don't know what I was expecting. I thought it wouldn't be covered over by trees, if I'm honest, but yeah. Next job, I'm gonna walk, basically you can walk around the crater, so that's my, that's what I'm gonna do next. Stay tuned. So, reach the summit, and you have the most lovely view of Auckland CBD. You can also see the north edge and Mount Victoria where we were yesterday. And then you've got the base as well, where I was on Sunday with Sam. Cool little view. Right, so just want to show you like what actually like the island's like. It's pretty much all just forestry. On the actual island there isn't, obviously there's wildlife and stuff, but there actually isn't much to see. It's just forestry and then obviously tracks. So I've reached the summit which you guys seen, and then I've reached like the viewpoint to look over Auckland, which you guys have seen as well. I walked around the crater. I'm just going to head back. So there's an optional walk where you can walk to the lighthouse on the west of the island and then follow the coast down, but it's about, I think, 6-7 kilometres. And I'll be honest, my legs, I'm struggling today. Basically half marathon yesterday of walking. I didn't recover correctly, which might sound stupid because like, oh, Sachin, you're just walking around all day, but I've noticed that when I'm doing like I'm in a city or I'm walking around a lot, especially when you hit like upwards of 10, 15 kilometres, you've got to recover, and I didn't recover last night. I didn't have a cold shower, and I didn't stretch off well enough. So I've noticed my legs are killing me today. So I'm gonna head back. Gonna just head back to the ferry now, and then get myself back to the CBD. It's a bit of a shame, but I think it's one of those where it's like, even if I went to the even if I went to the lighthouse on the west of the island, which is about an hour, and then back down the coastal route, which is about another hour and a half, I wouldn't really get much more out of the experience. I've seen the summit, that's like the main thing on the island. House side, there's like, you can jump in and go for a swim. Obviously I haven't got my swimming stuff, so it's a bit relevant. It's a bit tiny bit on the cold side today. So I'm just gonna call it a day there. My legs are tired. I've seen most of it, got sort of 80% of the experience. So I'm gonna just basically head back to the ferry and get myself back to CBD. So I think the time now is about 12:30 by the time I get back. Be 1:30. I'm going to see if I can jump on an earlier ferry. My ferry's up for 3:30, but I'm going to see if I can jump on the 2:30 one. Fingers crossed. But also like the forest bit, you've obviously got all the lava that's obviously flowed, like it's come from the eruption. The thing that's really weird is like down here is warmer than up at the top. Obviously up at the top you're exposed, but I think I read somewhere where they were saying that basically the lava that's here kind of emits heat, but it keeps heat in and around this area. So yeah, it's a lot warmer down here, less exposed to the elements, wind, etc. But yeah, it's quite cool. Very interesting. Right, final stop of the day. So I got a ferry back over to the mainland CBD, and then I went for some lunch at a place called Pita Pit. Very nice. Basically like a pitta filled with all sorts of goodness. Then I got a train south of the city, and now I'm here. This is called One Tree Hill, just another sort of lookout, another sort of mountain. So it's really windy, so you won't be able to hear me, so I'm just going to show you the sort of the view. Yeah, after that I'm going to head back, so stay tuned for some views.